Welcome back to Kirk Plain, folks. Hope you've joined my channel today for another conversation, another dialogue, another thought-provoking moment in your day. And I really hope to stimulate some thought and put out some ideas that might help you grow or mature your spiritual situation. And the first things off right out of the chute, this one could be a little bit out in left field, off the cuff. It's not going to be theologically sound, or it's not going to be something you want to sit down and do a Bible study with. It's not anything that shaman or the Eastern religions would put out there for your chakras or anything like that. They all might kind of have a play in this, but my hopes for this discussion is to help us to understand the nature of spirit and the nature of earth and the nature of being created and being within this matrix or this expression of life on earth versus the expression of life in the spirit or in eternal realms, and celestial bodies versus terrestrial bodies, all kinds of varieties of concepts. So then you can go and take what we've talked about and put your words to it through your study and making it your own. Because I just want to be a place to provoke thought. And so a lot of the content will be broken down from some biblical ideas and some historical ideas, maybe even some other opinions you've already heard. So with that being said, I'll try to give credit on where I picked up some of the information, but really, we've all learned what we've learned from someone else. Unless you've had a direct revelation from a spirit or a ascended master or a channeling or whatever, we've all picked up our information outside of ourselves. So it's really hard to give credit to all the sources of our information, but you know, for the ones that I know in my mind that I've picked it up from clearly within you know, my last handful of years of journey, I'll try to give that credit where it's due. And of course, you could go through my channels list of people that I follow on YouTube, and you could probably find the video sources that I've gotten it from. So it's all there. Just it's all been applied into my journey and into my take, and that's what I expect, is that you take and synthesize the information into your soul, to your spirit, to your mind, to your heart, to your eternal soul, to unwrap who you really are in the eternal realm, today, this day. So my idea here is to ponder good and evil, God and devil, once again, because I find it really hard to believe but I know the Bible gives credit to Satan being the destroyer and the evil one, and the Adam and Eve story and the serpent in the garden and Jesus Christ being able to cast body and soul into hell, and that we should fear him, not the person that can just destroy the body, which was the devil or another individual human or something like that. So those are all words that are thrown out there that are worthy of discussion. And so I'm going to pull that way back now that I've tossed those out there, and let's think about this. For eternity, before creation, Source, or the Creator, existed or was in existence. It, or God, or he, or she, or however you want to phrase it, was in existence before time began. Alone? Possibly. As Elohim, which is a word that says male or female spirit. And maybe not even spirit, but male and female presence or being or source. So rather than getting hung up on the idea, let's go with this, that we were created in the image of God, which was Elohim, which means male and female. And as well, then, there were the concepts of Lucifer or Satan or that type of being that disobeyed God in eternity. And so let us then ponder upon creation, as in God spoke and things came into existence. And let's say that God, being Elohim, possibly, or just source, spoke because a idea or concept was formulated within that conscious entity, okay, God. And then through that speech came forth into existence light, or came forth into existence matter. What matters, or creation, was spoken into existence. I know that's kind of a big idea, but it's similar to what historical or biblical information and scientific information is working to explain. Because light traveling through space collects matter, and as it cools and slows, it solidifies, becoming slowed, solid matter, like a meteor. So that is kind of the concept that is a way we can look at how Earth was created, and then life began to evolve. I know it says in the Bible that the first day there was such and such created, second day such and such created, blah 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 blah, on down the road. But the Bible also then interprets a day as 1,000 years and 1,000 years as a day, as a mathematical conversion chart for days and years.